This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Delmarva Chiropractic.
So, are you one of the millions of Americans who made a New Year's resolution to get to the gym and get in shape? How's it working out for you?
Maybe a couple days into it, you woke up so sore you didn't even want to get out of bed, so you didn't go back to the gym. Well, according to Dr. Daniel Lane of Delmarva Chiropractic in Salisbury, that soreness is actually a good thing. In fact, he says it's a temporary sign that you're on your way to a fitter you.
As an award-winning bodybuilder and fitness trainer, Dr. Daniel Lane of Delmarva Chiropractic knows what it takes to get in shape. He also knows the struggle many people face this time of year when they make that New Year's resolution to hit the gym.
Everyone has great intentions. It's the busiest time of year for sure at the gym.
Dr. Lane says the failure to commit is usually the result of not having a proper fitness plan.
Everyone has different body types, different goals, different periods in their lives.
That's why he suggests consulting with a personal trainer, at least to get you started.
I think that you should have a very customized workout plan that's going to meet your needs.
Dr. Lane says a personal trainer can also show you the proper way to use the equipment and help you determine your fitness goals.
The second aspect would be to say, okay, well, what's going to happen as I start to work out? Depending on the type of working out. Is it going to be a heavily cardio-based aerobic type workouts, or are you more into the resistance training, maybe some powerlifting or bodybuilding or heavy lift? Depends on every person.
But he says be sure those expectations are reasonable.
People always wonder, well, okay, how much weight can I expect to lose? Well, it depends how in or out of shape you are, and your body mass index and things like that. A healthy amount of weight to lose is about 1 to 2 pounds per week.
Once you begin your workout plan, Dr. Lane says expect a rough start.
The first month is not fun. There's just no way to say it other than that.
Dr. Lane says if you haven't been to the gym in a long time, expect some soreness.
Basically, when you drive the muscles beyond their aerobic capacity, they start to accumulate lactic acid, which is irritating to the tissue. You also do micro trauma to the tissues and the tendons and the soft tissues of the body, and so there's a reparative state that also goes on.
The good news, it shouldn't last for long.
You get to the point where your body very quickly acclimates to these types of workouts, so enjoy it now, because eventually you'll do much more and not have that pain. Enjoy the pain, because it shows you're working out.
Dr. Lane is quick to point out minor pain or soreness is okay. Moderate to severe pain is not.
You should never have true pain. What you should have is, maybe some muscular achiness, discomfort.
He says don't listen to those who say, no pain, no gain.
There's a fallacy that people think, well, okay, work through the pain. That is something that you never, ever, ever want to do.
Dr. Lane says that pain can be the result of dysfunction in your body.
Everybody knows that in terms of moving, there's a universal constant that any moving part needs maintenance. And the human skeleton is just hundreds of moving parts. And so our cars, for instance, we have to change the oil because the engine moves and the pistons are going up and down, etc. But we never think of it in terms of our own skeletons and the biomechanics there.
He says he can usually spot a problem just by the way a patient walks.
With many people, they've suffered either acute injury or just what we call dysfunction, bad function. How many times have you stepped off a curb and you tweaked something, but then it goes away a day later? So we assume it's better. It's not. It's just your body's compensated.
Dr. Lane says in most cases, a few chiropractic adjustments can correct the dysfunction, giving you a better chance of achieving pain-free fitness.
And it's not just your musculoskeletal system you should have checked out before taking on an exercise program. Dr. Lane suggests visiting your general practitioner to make sure other systems, such as your cardiovascular system, are in good shape. Very important. Make sure you're healthy before you take on that exercise program.
And even if you start and you stop, you can always start again.
You can always start again. But you know what? Don't let that soreness stop you.
Right.
Like he said, just work through it. It'll get better. Give it about a month.
And you'll feel really good after you get started.
Absolutely.
For sure.